Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Thursday, April 14th, 5:15 p.m. New York time. FYI, the U.S. stock market is closed tomorrow because it's holidays for multiple faith-based this weekend and tomorrow. So happy holidays if you're celebrating them now or if you're starting them the next days. We'll start off looking at equity indexes and then the S&P 500 sectors and then the Faaang plus stocks. These are big companies. That's why they're listed in the index. The most important stock equity index, the S&P 500, symbol SPX. Remember, it's a short trading week, so the candle I'm showing you only represents 4 trading days versus the past 5 trading days. So look at that, S&P 500 closed red, made a lower high, lower low. I'll say that one time. That was the high of last week. This is the high of this week. Lower. Lower last week, low this week, lower. The trend is down. Everybody's selling everything. Everybody's dumping everything. Just sell everything. You didn't do it? Too late. Monday, it's going lower. That's your problem. Some of us are hedged. Okay. So we had this huge green candle. That's midpoint labeled. We did close below numbers, 4,400. That's a significant price level. And if you notice, the up strength followed by the 2 green weeks, red candles. Yeah, they're not massive panicking as that was. So this again is a slow grind. Here was the high of the year, went down, did a retracement. So each time we do these retracements to the upside, that's where I'm looking to trade bearish because the market's proven itself multiple times. It's weak this year. Until we get the change, then I'll be biased the other way. Yeah. Versus the other side I was doing too. So you could do this too. You want to know how? Draw my Patreon page. Okay, let's go on to the next. NASDAQ 100s. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Very similar to the S&P 500. But this does have a gap and hasn't got filled yet. And it's close to the midpoint. That being said, let's look at one more thing related to this. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, also midpoint. The trend is down. So right off the bat, looking at these 3 indexes, the NASDAQ's the worst. Yeah, the leadership for the past 10, 20, 30 years, the NASDAQ 100 being the most bullish. Well, again, it has more panic selling. And notice the S&P 500, multiple indexes are inside of it. Okay, let's go on to the next. Dow Jones Transports, which is also part of the S&P 500. Look at that. Inside candle for the week. Smaller trading range near the bottom. There's a low for the year. Dow Utilities. Strong like bull. But interesting, inside candle, and it's solid body equivalent to a red. So it may be an acceleration phase here. But again, this is leadership. So what you should be buying if you're trading smart is either this index or the stocks in this index that are outperforming. So you find the strongest stock in this index, you'll be doing good, better than the majority of other equity indexes I showed you. Why would you not be in this already? Weeks ago, I showed you. Dollar cost average on losers going down is not the best thing. Dollar cost average when each one's making money on the upside is even better. Yeah, so there's dollar cost average methodology, but there's smart dollar cost average investing. Got it? And the Russell 2000, which is not part of the S&P 500, is also struggling. Yeah. So takeaway, the Dow Utilities is again the strongest, and it pays dividends, and it's growth right now. Let's go on to the next. We'll go on to the sectors. There's 11 sectors in the S&P 500. I'm going to show you in order, meaning that the first will be the one that's the weighted average largest in it. Yeah. XLK, failure. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Yep. It's very similar to the NASDAQ 100. Why? Well, the products inside this sector are very much related to technology. Yep. Not the best. Not right now. Okay, let's go on to the next. XLV. This is healthcare. Inside candle for the week. Last week was all-time high. Again, strong like bull. But interesting here, solid body red, top here. That's a candlestick pattern. You have a big candle, small candle inside, inverse color. And it's occurring at the top of a trend. That's one way to look at it. Yep. So figure out this pattern and you understand what's happening here. And then hopefully you'll make a good decision where to position yourself, because it's very similar. I'll tell you what it is. Bearish harmony. Yeah, at top of here. So we may have a break below here and a reversal. Well, then if you're in this sector right now, close your position. If you already made gains, take profits. XOF financials, the big banks, the ones historically made money with interest rates raising higher. Well, they're losing because they made bad investments in the past. Some of them are in bonds, some of them are outright buying industrials or companies, and they're losing. So who's benefiting with raising interest rates? Well, the majority of people are losing because you have less discretionary income since you're paying more on the interest you owe. Or if you want to finance something, you might have a smaller credit line. And with inflation, things costing less, you might have less discretionary income. Well, someone's getting laid off soon because business is slowing. We don't need you at all. We're just going to cut your hours. Good luck. XLY. Consumer discretionary. Trending down. Not good. Closer to the midpoint. XLC. Communication services. Yep. Also, that minor retracement, selling off, trend is down, struggling, much closer to the low. XLI, industrials. Well, when we do have that retracement down here, it's interesting. Look how small the current candle is here, small trading range and inside candle. So potential, because this is a long body, the potential bearish flag, the pole building a flag and may go lower. So let me label that right there. Let's make a wedge. Of course, see what happens in the days ahead. I'm going to label it big. Again, we'll see what happens next week. Still, this month has earnings still. So the pole, the flag, maybe break down lower. XLP, consumer staples, all-time high, outstanding, strong like bull. Except this week, small body, yep, on top, very suspicious, a doji, however you want to pronounce it, often means indecision, and sometimes in trends, it means reversals. Did you take your profit yet? Did you buy this today or this week? Shame on you. If you didn't take profits yet, shame on you. XLE, energy, Massive consolidation. It did make a new high for the year. That's good. Again, tighter consolidation up here, strong like bull. Very nice. XLU. Utilities also looks like it's building a bullish flag up here. XLRE. Real estate. There's a high for the year. Here's the low for the year. And now it's trending down. Lower low, lower high. So small trading ranges, but what's interesting is that we closed red below that prior body. So it is much more bearish. Even though the small candles, it's clearly telling us that the close on this week was near the bottom. Yeah, that's really bad. May even gap down next week. We'll see how far we go. Right? Real estate only goes one way. XLB. Materials. Massive consolidation here. So that looked like a stop hunt in here. A bullish stop hunt. So we may go actually higher here. Because the prior huge candles. Nice. Yeah, we'll see how things go here. Potential reversal. That looks good. Okay. That was the sectors. So takeaway, the ones that they have the power from the states to regulate, the federal government to regulate, the utilities and energies are the best performing ones right now. Yep. That's shameful. Yep. All right, let's go on to the Faaang Plus stocks. If you don't know what Faaang means, where you been for the last several years? What news media are you listening to? What are you not reading? Apple, Alpha Alpha Papa Lima, red for the week, lower low, lower high, close way below the prior week. That's bad. Yep. Microsoft, gap down for the week, lower low, lower high, huge sell off. That's not good. No, that's really bad. Amazon, red for the week, lower low, lower high. Yep. So you had this up here, bearish pin bar. And again, the trade signal was when we broke that low to gone short. And look, it was very successful, that trade out there. Good job out of you if you made it. Facebook also struggling. Much smaller trading ranges down here the past few weeks versus this. Yeah, again, panic's already occurring in these, some of them before the earnings are even coming. Google, gap down, bad, really low. Huge body closing near the bottom, not looking good. Tesla, yep, trending down. November Victor Delta Alpha, small trading range, gap down. Key supports here before. Netflix, well, we're not at the all-time low yet, but we're getting closer to being there. Struggling, yeah. They may want to pivot and change their business plan or acquire other companies before they break their support. So maybe the board member will get, maybe the CEO will get fired and they're giving a big, huge bill out of your money that you pay for the product. And then they'll take someone else in. Why reward incompetence? Bad leadership. Bravo Alpha, also huge rollover. Yeah. So again, the company is very similar to Amazon. They're making money month after month, quarter after quarter. But again, look, their corporation headquarters out of China, the policy of China is hurting this company. So these very similar to many other companies in China too. Yep. So we're going to end this here with looking at one additional thing. That'd be the US yields. This is the 30-year yield. When this goes higher, interest rates are going higher. So all-time high for the year, the 30-year. The 10-year all-time high for the year. And look here, 5-year all-time high. Maybe that wasn't the best decision. Again, the Federal Reserve, the same personal leadership that was the prior administrations. So history repeats itself. Current administration, past administration. Choose the persons that made bad policies. The interest rates did go up, prior administration and this administration. Again, not the best time to be raising interest rates. There's other ways to slow down the economy. But again, politics, some people chose not to do that. The most amount of people will get screwed the fastest